So, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on where you're watching this from, whether you're on live or on the replay. I'm Melanie and welcome to Love Like Truth. Do say hello, comment, let me know you're there, let me know where you're calling from. We have Gillian. Hi Gillian, hope you're well, I haven't spoken to you in ages, lovely to see you on. So first things first, as we do with all of these lives, just want to thank you for joining me. Thank you for honouring yourself, honouring your own time, taking time out for yourself and joining us here today. And as we do so, we're just going to take 5 deep conscious breaths and just reconnect to our body. So if you join me, breathing right into the belly, really letting go of everything you can, all that stress from the day. Last deep breath all the way to the belly. And shake it all out. Lovely. Let's let go of all that stress, all of that tension that we may have picked up during the day, because this is all about happiness and staying happy, maintaining happiness and finding happiness for those who might not feel like they are in the happiest of places at the moment. So I asked on Friday for you to think about over the weekend what it is that actually makes you happy. If you've got your list of 5 to 10 things that make you happy, that things in particular that you can do to make yourself happy, so stuff that doesn't rely on other people to make you happy. You're looking for things that you can do by yourself. So even if you're on the replay, do post in your answers. Let me know what you came up with. I'd love to know what makes you happy. Is it treating yourself to taking 10 minutes to paint your nails? Is it going for a walk in the woods like I love to do? That's my favourite thing. Or is it reading a book, going and snuggling up in bed and at the end of the day and just taking 10 minutes to, or longer if you're going to read a chapter of a book, but just away from the family, away from anyone else who you live with, or if you're in shared shared accommodation. It's lovely to just go and be by yourself for that last little bit of the day. So we were talking about what it is that makes us happy, because it's really important to know what it is. I shared with you on Friday that I didn't always know what makes me happy. I, like a lot of people, like to please people. I'm a people pleaser. I certainly used to be, a lot more than I am now. I still like to please people and I'm still kind to people, but I also look after myself more than I ever did as well. So in doing so, I lost all sense of who I am. I didn't know what actually made me happy, and by reconnecting with myself and reconnecting with what actually makes me happy, I started to realise that some of the things I did doesn't actually make me happy. Some of the things that we do in life, we do because we feel we have to, because we should, and actually we were kind of doing stuff to go along with what we felt was the right thing to do. Now don't get me wrong, there are things in life we all have to do that perhaps doesn't always make us full of joy in that moment. I personally don't like going shopping. I hate going and doing the food shopping. but you know, it needs to be done, and we do it, and it, you know, we have food in our kitchen and on our shelves. So there are things we all have to do in life that perhaps aren't what we want to do, but it's really, really important to find little things that we can do that do bring us joy and do put a smile on our face. So, for example, what was I going to say? Completely lost it then. Brilliance of alive. So, yes, where was I? So, things that perhaps aren't actually making us happy. So I, for one, really I always said that I wouldn't have children. I always thought that being single or with a partner but not being married, being, you know, so the legal term of being single, being single with no kids and I had a high flying job, you know, really proud of where I achieved, and you know, in the commercial world and corporate world, you know, and I thought that that was what would and make me happy. And so, you know, you climb the corporate ladder and you do what you think is right, and you're chasing the next job title and the next level of achievement and the next pay packet, and actually, you know, wasn't making me happy. There were lots of things that I enjoyed about what I did and the route I chose in life, but deep down it wasn't actually making my soul happy. With hindsight, I look back and I think that deep down I always knew that. When I was younger, I really wanted to help people. The types of careers I was looking at doing was going into service-based careers and helping people with event planning or wedding planning or something like that. And essentially it was a service where I could help people, because I've always loved to help people and be there and put other people first. Now, as I mentioned, you know, that you can put people first too much and be a people pleaser, but you can also still look after yourself and actually just genuinely want to help people, and that's always been me. And anyway, something in me changed, you know, that's not the path I took, and I went into another career. And as I say, in the corporate world, I enjoyed it to a degree, and I enjoyed what I did, in terms of basically, you know, I was an accountant, and so I love maths, absolutely love maths, and therefore I did find a sense of enjoyment for it, and there were certainly aspects that I enjoyed to do. I am one of those sad people that like to do spreadsheets and Excel, you know, Excel software. I love, so I'm one of those sad people that, you know, enjoy doing Excel spreadsheets for everything. If I can find a reason to use it, I will use it. But so I spent a lot of years saying I was happy in my life and in my job, but actually deep down it wasn't making my soul happy. it ticked a lot of boxes, but it wasn't making me truly, truly happy. And towards the end of my life in accounts, I really felt that. I kept questioning, why am I doing this? Who am I actually helping? Who's actually benefiting from me sitting there doing the accounts? Now, I was good at it, I'm not going to lie. I was good at it. I was good at my job, and I knew what I was doing, and I enjoyed it. But other than the people, my colleagues and suppliers who got paid, who was benefiting? I didn't feel like I was really helping the world. I didn't feel like I was helping people in a way that I somehow knew I could, and I didn't realise at the time how or why or what, or I didn't know what I was going to do, but I always had this niggling feeling that I wouldn't be doing accounts forever. And eventually, through circumstances in my life, which I will go into on other lives, I found myself in a position where I finally was helping myself. And by helping myself and learning all these techniques of how to create my own happiness within my own world and manifest what it was I truly really wanted, which started by working out what it was that I wanted in life, what my soul truly wanted. That gave me a real buzz, and I suddenly realised that I could be helping everybody else to feel like this. I think there's too many of us who walk through life who aren't happy, not deep down. We say we are, but we're not really, if we're honest with ourselves. And it's okay to be happy on the outside. It's okay to wear a mask sometimes. But if you're doing that all the time, like I was, 24/7, it's tiring and it's just soul destroying. And actually, if you can learn how to be truly happy from within, then that is just the best lesson in life and gift that life can give you. And so that is what I do now. I help people find happiness in their life, in all areas of their life, and in turn that lights up my soul. It gives me such enjoyment to be able to help people, to know that I've made a difference, is really really a lovely feeling. And there's nothing better than to watch someone else go from where you were, and you can see the pain that they're in, to come out the other end and know that you had a hand in, just by holding their hand to walk through it. That person still has to do the work, and that person still has to want to be happy and want to change, or want to find a way out of their situation. But to be able to see that in other people is such a marvellous thing, and it just means that that's one less person who's living in misery, who's living in silent hell, living day by day unhappy and not telling anyone, not even admitting it to themselves most of the time. So the first thing first, like I say, is to admit, actually, do I actually bring myself happiness? Am I actually enjoying what I do in life? Is it actually lighting up my soul from within? You know, and if you're not, what tiny little steps even can you start to do to change? You know, did you actually write that list over the weekend? Did you take 10 minutes or half an hour to do one of those things off of the list? You know, did you go for that walk? Did you read that book? And if you did, you know, did it make you, did you feel that excitement? Did you feel that gratitude from your soul for taking 10 minutes to really nourish yourself with whatever it is that makes you happy? I'd love to know, I'd love to hear. And yeah, we will talk more about this subject, but I really just wanted to get you to start thinking about, you know, whether what you do in life is actually making you happy or not. And it's okay if you are. I'm not here to say that, you know, everybody who comes onto this live is unhappy, because, you know, hell, I hope that everybody is happy, and it's just we can always find more happiness. We can always strive to achieve more happiness, more greatness, more light and excitement in our lives. And that's what I love to see. I love to see people enjoying their lives and loving their life. So yeah, so let me know. Before I leave, as I say, as you join in, let me know who you are. Come on, you know, join in, comment, let me know who's there, so that I can say hi. And before I go, I haven't done a gratitude list. So what is your gratitude list for today? 3 things. We do this every day on our life, so 3 things that you are grateful for today. Drop it in the comment box, or even better, come on over after the live and talk about it in our group of Love, Light, Truth community. Private group, only people in there that are in the private group can see what's going on. So, you know, your nosy aunt and, you know, your great grandma that, you know, you don't really want them to see, you know, maybe what's going on, then you know it's a private space. So feel free to come and join us in there. Thank you, Gillian. It's lovely. Gillian said that your voice is so relaxing to listen to. I'm grateful for people like you. Thank you, Gillian. I'm very, very grateful for people like you, because you actually introduced me to some things that I hadn't heard of when I first met you. Even, you know, all your essential oils and all your sort of self-care and what you look after. So I'm grateful for you as well. So my gratitude list for today is that my son has decided to take his naps when I'm doing my Facebook lives. So I'm very grateful for that. I know that I'm not listening to him crying in the other room, so I'm grateful to him for that. That's his soul telling me that, you know, he's in alignment with me and he's signed up to support me in what I do, and he knows that this is important for me. So he'll, I'm sure, wake up in a bit when I finish this. Second thing I'm grateful for is my health. I'm very, very, very grateful for my health. You know, it could always be worse. My health is a lot better than it used to be, and on days like this when it's cold and miserable outside, you know, I used to have a lot of back pain with that and a lot of from the coldness, my back would seize up and that. So for that to not be happening anymore, I'm very, very grateful. And the third thing is that I'm grateful for you guys. You know, I'm grateful that I'm able to spread this message. I'm grateful that I'm able to connect with you brilliant people, you know, you beautiful, beautiful souls, and able to help lift you up, and in return you lift me up. And you know, this is a community that I really want to grow and nourish, and everybody to help each other. You know, I really want to remind people and remind ourselves that we can have happiness and joy and excitement in our lives, you know, especially with what's going on in the world at the moment. And there is so much unhappiness, which, you know, it's really nice just to be able to have these moments and have this time to just remind ourselves that there's always something to be happy about or grateful for. And if you just start to bring that into your life little bit by little bit, you know, you can always end the day with a smile on your face. So I'm gonna leave it there, and as I say, hop on over to our community group if you so wish. Do let me know your gratitude lists. Let me know what your happiness lists were, with those 5 to 10 things that make you happy, that you can do by yourself to make yourself happy. And we can start looking at everybody's and getting ideas and swapping, seeing what it is that truly lights people up. It'd be wonderful. So until next time, take care and goodbye.